Hi there everybody, my name is Toast and I have a special thing to show off today. This is the Persona 5 Minecraft project I've been working on. This is serving as like an update and kind of a like coming back to sort of thing. So 2 years ago on January 17th I uploaded a video to the channel called the Persona 5 Project 5% Complete. I'll get an aerial shot, or try to, because yeah, there's a lot more than there was now. I'll boost my render distance here quickly. There. So this is the whole thing right here. This is what I have complete so far. There's a lot more than there was. For this though, I would highly suggest that the render distance should be 9 or even 10. We'll go with 10. Yeah, I think 10 is good. 10 is a good place. So I didn't, like, I showed off a lot last time. Sorry if there's like a skittery sound in the background, those are my dribbles. But there is a lot more right now. Also, I am using shaders. Shader pack I'm currently using is called Voxelementary. I think that's how it's said. Voxelementary. And I'm using Iris 1.611. 1.6.11, sorry. And I mainly did this for lighting purposes, which is what like the shader is kind of about. I will show that off later. First, I want to show off the map and what you guys can expect from it. So, in the game, I'll try to put up like screenshot comparisons in like the top right as well. So this is like when you come to Yongen-Jaya, like this is where you would like spawn in from. I also added these silly little vending machines here, just for like more depth, because in game, I have it on my PS3 right now. There's nothing there, but also I tried to like incorporate like the big vents that are there along with the sign. So I think I did that well, but I did need to add something else here, otherwise it's just a gray wall, and I didn't really like that. There are also barrier blocks, because in-game, you know, you kind of just walk out into something, but then when you walk out, I can't really see the other things. So to combat with that, like from what I could see via the PlayStation 3, there's like these buildings here, but I can't see anything past them or the roads. So I think I did this pretty well, fairly decently. So I'm happy with it, to be honest. Yeah, like this is what you'd see when you enter Yongen. It's pretty cool. I think I did it pretty well. I also added the fake buildings, I like to call them, in the background. Backgrounds past the buildings that you can see. So I think I did that pretty well. They're also very tall and bright, so that does work. Moving on, we'll go down here. This building was a pain, and I changed it heavily. It was like blue terracotta, I think, and like red nether brick, but then they added mud bricks at some point. I don't know when they did that, but they did. So I changed that, and I think that looks better. But that's you guys can decide. Like, if you guys could change something in game, tell me what it would be in the comments, and you know, maybe I'll see to it. So this is the Cafe Leblanc. It's pretty cool. has like this red light outside of it, if my memory serves me right. Yeah, so the shop sign, like the door, I guess I should add a door. That's kind of necessary. Yeah, I think I did this pretty well. I'll try to put up a reference image. It's really hard to make it the way it should look. Like I found it to be very difficult, but at the same time I do think I did it fairly well. This was different. It was just lights. The windows were bigger, and I didn't add the banners as like curtains. But now that they're there, I feel like that works much better. And it adds more like texture to it, I think. Going down here is the like where the laundromat is and the bathhouse. I did change this quite a bit, so it is different now. Not really inside because there's not a whole lot I can do. These buildings, like there's nothing really of interest down here, but I did change them a lot because a lot of it looked really ugly. Like this whole building here, it was warped planks. This whole thing was warped planks, and I went to go look at the building in game because I did this yesterday, and it's like a light blue, but there's not like a whole lot of texture to it. So I think I did this pretty well, in my opinion. I think I did great. Going down here though, flooring here is really messed up. I don't know what I did, but I did something. I don't even know what the white is supposed to be, but it's fine. There's this fake bar here. Hello, goodbye. There's this area. It's much smaller, like it's more condensed. It's very, very thin. But I couldn't really change that because of these windows here. But I fixed it up a bit. I added more lights. I put in these pots. I tried to fill it up a bit. There's nothing in this area though because it's so small. But I think having it bigger for like Minecraft kind of fits more. Down here's another entrance to the subway line, which there will be one eventually. So there's this whole shop here, but I don't know what to put inside. I might put in like scaffold like that, but I'm not too sure. I'm not sure what to do in here yet. I'm excited to see what I can do with this, but if you guys have any ideas what I should do for this secondhand shop, by all means let me know. These command blocks are just placeholders right now for me to test out lighting. So there's not really much, but I will show off the lighting later on. This guy is just kind of here as a placeholder. This is the supermarket thingy. I tried to replicate it the best I could with the small space that I made. I think I could make it bigger. I could make it bigger if I want to, but for now it's gonna stay kind of small. Yeah, that's the supermarket. This is the movie theater. I fucked it up, and now it's stripped wood. I also used the decorated pots that were added as like the little pillar for it, because there wasn't anything else I could really use for it except like a wall, but I didn't think a wall would really work well. But I like how the pots work for it, because there's a little gap here. Down here's Takemi's place. I have to add doors. You know, it'll bring you to it at some point. The movie theaters, the command blocks that will be in front of, like, at the respected places will bring the player to the same theater location, because I don't want to make multiple, because I feel like that's just like a waste of time. Down here you got this building. You can't even see it, but I did add this part up top. So there's that, but like you can't see it. So unless you back up like here. There's this whole area down there. It's pretty neat. I like the way it looks. Like, it looks real. Like, it has a sense of like realistic space to it. I think that's cool. I was looking at the thumbnail and it looked like it wasn't even here. This is the last thing I did, like a few minutes before recording. And I added interiors to the 4 rooms that are around. They're all the same, but they are cool. The fridge is also scuffed, but that's okay. This whole area is completo, finito. There's these buildings back there. I added a blue light. There's no blue light in game, but I think it just looks pretty cool. So yeah, there's this weird black building here. Originally it was red netherrack. The red one. Red brick. Red nether brick, yeah. And it looks really ugly because that's not at all what it looks like in game. I also redid Sojiro's house because looking at it in the footage I had before, it looks really bad. I changed it and you can no longer actually go inside. And I don't know if I'll make an interior for it or not. But I might not. I'm not sure yet. But then you get blocked off here. There's like the parking lot for the buildings here. I'm also like really proud of this building. I don't know what it is, but like I'm really proud of this. It's like this building just looks cool. I don't know why. Also these ones like, it's just like copy pasted pretty much. But I like the way they look. Also the highway, which I finished like last night. It's really small, but it works. I will actually show that off real quickly. There's this little thing I did underneath for like texture with like iron bars. Because under the highway bridge thing, there's like this grill pattern. So I used the iron bars and I think that simulates the texture of it pretty well, and I'm happy with it. So, the next steps. I'm gonna add a button here that will take you to a subway platform, which will then take you to basically the underground mall. And there will be a button down here as well that will take you to the same subway room and also to the underground mall. It doesn't actually do anything yet, but you guys did see the command button underneath. That will take you inside Leblanc, which will be in a different location because making an interior in here doesn't really work. So it'll take you to a completely different location. Takemi's place. That'll take you to Takemi's office. The bathhouse, actually, there's an interior for it, but it's within one camera angle, which doesn't really work. So I'm thinking of making like a custom interior for it by myself with like reference images from like actual Japanese bathhouses, because in the Persona 5 game I can't really see anything unless I go out of bounds, but on the PlayStation 3 I don't even think that's possible without modding it, and I can't really do that right now. So that's out of the question. Sojiro's house had an interior, but I'm changing that now. I don't think I'm gonna give him or his house an interior, because that doesn't really work. The movie theater will have like a button like here or something that'll take the player to the movie theater. So those are my next steps. Add interiors for Yongen, and then I'll move on to the underground mall. So I'm gonna move on to the underground mall after the interiors, and I think I'm gonna skip Shibuya for a short while because it's such a Shibuya is gonna be it's gonna have to be far away from this whole site. But I'm gonna skip Shibuya for a while and work on the school, because that's more of like a smaller condensed area. And then I'm gonna work on Shibuya. And my plan is for Shibuya, I wanna make it like one whole open area. And I am excited for that. Those are my future plans for the Minecraft Persona 5 project. I hope you enjoyed. Leaving a like would be pretty helpful. And also maybe like sharing the video around with people. That would be helpful too, because more people finding out about this will also help me like motivate myself to be like, people want to see this, it'd be very cool. And I think someone else has made their own Persona 5 map, so I'm thinking of covering that eventually, because I think that would be super cool to like see like what they did, and thinking like maybe I can incorporate what they did into my thing. So I'm gonna check that out soon. I might make a video on it. But with that said, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for updates by maybe subscribing, hint hint, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.